Welcome to your monthly Essential Spirit Scopes.
Hey, welcome. This is Nan and I's unique take on horoscopes, where we combine intuitive insights, spiritual messages to guide you through the month ahead. Babies!
We're your hosts. I'm Nancy Christine Brady.
And I'm Tara Diana.
Each month, we tune into the collective energy and share messages from Spirit tailored to support your journey.
We call it Spirit Scopes because it's a blend of guidance and insight for your personal life, your career, and your spiritual growth.
So grab your favorite drink and settle into a cozy spot.
Because we're diving into the energy shaping this month and exploring the wisdom that Spirit has to share. Hey everyone, welcome to our Essential Spirit Scopes, the first Monday of every month on Spirit Angels and Guides Oh My. We are doing December, and we are your hosts, mediums, Tara Diana and Nancy Christine Brady, and we are here to share what Spirit wants you to know, what they want to share with you, what the sign is, guidance, energy themes, and a little divine insight to help you move forward, babies. Hello, Nan.
Hello, Tara. Shall I start with Aries?
Please do.
Okay. So this month I am using one of my favorite decks, which is Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I've got my red on for the Christmas season because I love Christmas almost as much as I love Halloween. I'm just going to say. So it'll be a month of red.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Aries, you got Eagle, which is mastery. And this is a fantastic card for December because this is really about the spiritual journey that you're on right now. This is all about the sky is the limit right now for you. So whatever it is that you're setting the intentions for, whatever you're working towards manifesting, I was going to say manifestation. Apparently I can't spit the word out very well. This is about you just latching onto that and soaring above everyone. Eagle energy has such wisdom. So it brings in the knowledge to know how to get where you're going with ease and grace and the most successful outcome. So this is a very powerful card for you for December. I want you to lean into that energy and lean into working with Eagle energy, because if there's times where you feel doubt, just tap into their wisdom. Just say, guide me. I need to know how can I work through this easier? Because life is meant to be lived. It's not meant to be easy, but it's also not meant to be incredibly hard. So I'm going to ask you to work with Eagle Aries for December.
Amen, sister.
Mhm.
Okay, this is the second time in a row that I actually have the case to the cards I'm using. So I got these in Sedona, and I love them. They're called the Forest Fae, and they're just a little teeny deck. And so for Taurus, you've got the card that says Strange Journeys. Take control of your quest. Choose your companions wisely. I do love these cards. I do. Okay, so Taurus, let's tap in here and see what's going on. This month might take you a little off the beaten path. And honestly, I feel like that's not a bad thing for you. Like, I feel like this is something that is going to be like, okay. Because I know you like to know where you're going and who's coming with you. But I feel like it's time to just like loosen that grip on having to know everything and just trust that where you're going is going to be okay. Whatever happens, happens, right? No expectations. That's not a you thing, though, Taurus. That's not a you thing. But I want you to try it. Nan, try it.
I don't know if I can. Don't know.
Okay, you can do this because you know that not everyone is meant to walk beside you the whole way. So there are some people that are going to come in and do this part of the walk with you, and they might drain you a little. And there's other people who lift your energy and end up at the end of the walk with you, and that's how you complete the walk. Okay, but the company Taurus you keep, I'm not talking directly to Nan, but the company that you keep, honestly, is going to shape like how you do the next step of your journey. So how you move into January, right? And December, remember, is that time of reflection. It's time of hibernation. We go in, we look at ourselves, but it's also where we have all the company, right? So all the people around us. So, just stay in your power, and you get to pick and choose who stands with you. You do, whether it's for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Stay true to what feels solid and real. And that's it.
Love it.
You go,
I
Taurus.
love it. Woohoo! Let's go, fellow Taurus. All right, Gemini, you got cat, which is independence. And I love this energy for you for December because this is really about tapping into your inner healer, tapping into being okay being alone, sitting at home reading a book, having a bath, whatever it is that floats your boat, sitting in that aloneness, sitting in meditation even, right? Cats are so fearless in their independence, and devil may care about who comes and goes out of their world. So it's very similar to the reading that Tara just gave for Taurus, where yes, there is a reason, a season, a lifetime when people come into your world. But this is where you're going to find your power in the month of December is going within into the little bit of that hibernation space, sitting within yourself and going, you know what? I'm going to focus on my intuition. I'm going to focus on my direction and where I want to go and what is it that I want for my biggest, best, highest good? Because I feel, Gemini, you are always putting people ahead of you. And so now, sitting in that December energy, it's like, yes, I have the power to be independent and be okay being within this space and knowing that life is going to fully support me on the direction that I'm moving for the month of December and into 2026. So I'm going to leave that with you, Gemini, for December.
Okay, I like the big that whole sentence you made about it is it's gonna be big, it's gonna be highest, it's gonna be bestest, it's gonna be. It just sounded so cool. We should go back and find that and do that as a track on stuff. It's gonna be the biggest, bestest, highest that you have. Okay. Cancer, you got Walker on the Wind. And this card says the Raven. The Raven. That's Fernand. The Raven shows the way. Be courageous. Change. I need better glasses. Change and chance can bring exciting wonders. Okay, that's a cool card, guys. Whoop, whoop.
Mm.
See, I still got my old nails on. Okay, so let's go to the next part of this. Cancer, I feel like things are stirring up for you. I think there's change on the wind. I like you're going to be going with the wind, and I feel like you need to trust this. You just need to trust where they're taking you. You don't need to overthink this. You've got a big heart, and sometimes that makes it hard to feel safe or to let go of that safety, to let go of what's familiar to you because you're like, okay, this feels good. I can trust this. I can put all my energy into this. And then you're like, oh, that's new. That's strange to me. How do I learn to kind of go with the flow on that? And you want to fight it. And I feel that with you. But Raven energy, I feel like comes through here and kind of reminds you that courage doesn't mean you aren't scared. It just means you've got to do it anyway. You just got to do it. Like, period. Like, I'm hearing, tell them not to be afraid. But if they are, it doesn't matter. They got to do it anyway. So, the unknown can actually be your ally. And if you let your intuition do a lot of the work, you're going to like let that protective shell kind of fall away a little bit and you'll be able to move into that energy easier. So remember, change is not bad. Okay. It isn't going to break you, but let it lift you instead. And if you have to work on your mindset a little bit, that's okay. That's okay. You do that. Okay.
I love that. Leo, you got Lynx, Keeper of the Secrets. And this card is awesome because this is really about a reminder to take some time and sit back as an observer. And whether you're keeping other people's secrets or trusting that nothing can really deceive you when you're observing everyone around you, that puts you in your place of power for December. So it's really about links are very about silence and solitude, and it's that independent energy. There's apparently a cat theme going on for these readings about that independence and sitting within that strength of that independence. And of course, you're a Leo on top of this. So you see, you have double cat energy. So this is sitting within that power and knowing that you're going to trust that intuition. And then the sky's the limit because you can act accordingly. And it's much as we go back to the Taurus reading about wanting to know everything, I feel that this is where you are going to know everything because you've observed it. You've sat from like a non-biased point of view and observed every type of situation so you can react appropriately and accordingly. But it's not going to be just for your good. It's going to be everybody's highest good so that there's going to be no drama stirred up. There's going to be um, no malintent. So
Mm.
it'll put you in that place of power. So I want you to lean on that feline energy that you have, Leo. Lean on that enthusiasm, that creativity that is you, but also that deep, deep intuition, because it's going to help carry you through any situation you're facing in December. So I'm going to leave that with you. Cat power.
Cat
Woo!
power in December, love in November.
We got it going on.
And the themes just keep on rolling though. And I really feel since we've been doing this, the themes are really tangible.
Hmm.
There is a reason, and I just want to touch on this very quickly. There is a reason that we are doing December and the themes are familiar for each of the signs because it's not actually truly all about each sign. It's about December. And that's why there's that flow of, you know,
Yes. Yes, very
familiarity with,
much so.
yeah. Okay, so this card I pulled it, and I don't know if anyone who's watching this, if you're not listening on our streaming channels, but I saw the word and I'm like, I have no idea how to pronounce this, but I'm gonna give it my best shot
All
because I
right.
have cat energy. It says the Mandragora mother, the Mandragora mother. I'm going to show you the picture in a second. It's very earthy. It says, find the secrets hidden in the brambles. Oh,
Oh,
did you hear us? We like, oh. So here's the card, my babies. Here's the card. Okay. I don't know. There we go. Here's the card. Okay, so let's tap into this a little bit, Virgo. I'm I want this is about slowing down. So December for you is legitimately about going into that alignment, that reflection, and looking beneath the surface. Because I'm feeling like there's some things that are tangled and they're causing you some confusion. But, tangled doesn't mean that it's like a mess, right? It just means things are tangled. And sometimes when you untangle them and you work really hard to untangle them, you get the greatest answers. You get the greatest knowledge, right? Or not, but I feel like if you do this, you are going to. So it's not about getting things right. It's not about perfection. It is literally about untangling the pieces that aren't working for you so that your awareness is about nurturing your own self again. Here we go. And that's perfect timing, right? December, winter solstice, Yule, perfect timing. So you get to kind of, embrace the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when you do that, you start a healing process for some of the things that, we're talking about brambles and, there's healing in the weeds. Okay. If you are willing to do it, maybe you will not feel it's the right time. But if you stop looking and being so hard on yourself, give yourself some space for curiosity and that love aspect. I will never see the word love in the same way. But anyway, allow yourself to have the quiet time to reflect and do the work. That will just allow you to feel better moving into the new year, new energy. I don't like the whole new year, new me, new you, that kind of stuff. But I do feel that if we can sit with the lessons and we don't have to overthink it, we just let it happen. We fix what needs to be fixed without forcing it to be fixed, without over focusing, you're just going to feel like everything reveals itself in time.
nice. That's a good message. Libra, you got Wolf and Pathfinder. And so this card for December is very powerful because this is really about releasing everything from the year that hasn't served you and carving a new path forward for the future year.
Mm.
And so this is a lot of learning and a lot of teaching. So what is it that you've learned throughout 2025? What is it that you are teaching both yourself and others as you're moving into 2026
Mhm.
and saying, you know what? Yes, there's been challenges, but now all these other things are opening up for me. All of these other opportunities are happening because of that perseverance, because of the strength of you as an individual and standing your ground. And I know, Libra, a lot of times you try to do what's best and fair. It's that balance, it's that scales. And you often compromise yourself. And so this is where I want you to focus on you and your path forward, regardless of whoever else is around you right now. What is there that you want to do for your highest and best good for the next 12, 13 months? And focus on you, because it's your time to put that oxygen mask on first and then worry about everybody else. So define your path, define your direction, and know that everyone that you are always working towards helping and putting ahead of you are still going to be there. They're just going to be behind you and supporting you, or beside you and supporting you. So I want to leave that with you for the month of December.
That's great.
Mhm.
Do you ever feel like we're our own biggest cheerleaders? You go,
I
Nan.
do.
You go. That was a great message. That was fabulous.
Well, unless we hear from our listeners, we just only have each other to talk to.
We
So
only have each other.
we'll carve that path out together.
Oh, I love that so much. Okay. This is for Scorpio. The card is the Greenwood. Seek comfort and acceptance. Be kind to yourself. This is a weird ass card, guys. But here we go.
Can't see your cards at all,
Oh, you
but
know what? It's
we
because I
will
have a
be.
blur in my background. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the cards. I will take pictures of them and I will put them on Instagram because they are kind of cool
Yeah.
cards to look at. But Scorpio, let's get down to it. Let your guard down. Period.
Mm.
You are holding a lot. And I'm speaking from experience, but you're holding a lot and probably more than you realize. Because when this comes up like that, it generally that's the facts, right? You are holding a lot, you're not realizing it. So it's okay to be good to yourself. It's okay. And again, moving into that energy, it's okay for you to find comfort. And Scorpios tend not to necessarily look for comfort. They find it very hard, not speaking for a friend. Um, they find it very hard to ask for help. They find it very hard to express themselves. Um, in ways that is about them. They have no problem expressing about someone else, but they have a hard time expressing what they need and whatnot. So they don't always come off in the right way. But I'm feeling that the energy of this card is telling you, you know who you are. You know you're a good person. You know that you have like a deep and powerful place where you can go and do healing if you want to, but you got to stop fighting yourself. I always think of Scorpios as being like the most loyal friend who will put you before someone, themselves, but they wouldn't know what to do if you put them before you. It would be uncomfortable. So sometimes I feel like, being able to just accept that you are worthy will bring you back to a place where you're like, okay, I'm standing like rooted, I'm present, I'm going to be kind to myself, like the card said. Be kind to yourself, Scorpio. You've proven you're strong. You're strong. Ow. You're strong. I'm not that strong. I just wounded myself, but now it's time to kind of lean into it, soften into it. Ouch.
Excellent. Interesting again how we talk about the correlation of cards as they run throughout everything. And I know when I say this word, it's going to trigger Tara from her November messages. But Sagittarius, you got Deer, which is all about love. And we had a whole lot of love in the November messages if you've listened. But this really is a reminder, Sagittarius, to be gentle with yourself,
Mm.
right? This is the time of year where the pressures become immense for everyone. We're living up to expectations. We're living up to even, we tend to set the bar even higher for ourselves. And then when we don't hop over it, we're so disappointed with ourselves. Whereas everyone
So
else who's
true.
around us is sitting there going, I wasn't expecting that. It's okay. It's totally fine. And so you've created a lot of um, nervousness and uncertainty and anxiety around situations you don't need to. So this is a reminder to come in with that deer energy and say, you know what? I am going to be gentle with myself. I'm going to be compassionate with myself. I'm going to put myself forward and understand that my self-worth is just as important as everybody else's. And if it comes holiday time and holiday season and it's a stressful time for you with so many people around or no people around, just take time and do something that's special that you love leaning into just for you. And remember, it's okay to sit within that ease and that grace and that love and be okay sitting still, because this is a very busy time. So give yourself some grace. I'm going to leave that with Sagittarius.
Is Dory with you?
Yeah, do you hear her little toes tippy tapping?
Ooh, she's tippy tapping.
She walks behind me when I do the readings, and you can hear the little.
It's so cute, though. That's so cute. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to show the card that no one can see. I will put the cards in there. I think you guys will love them. I'll put them in the Instagram for you guys because they are kind of cool. I think it's because I have a blur in my background right now for the radio show. So this is Owl. Can you see that?
I can actually see the owl this time.
Yeah, that one looks good. So there's the owl. This is for Capricorn. I'm positive. It says whisper secrets to the moonlight. It says owl song. Whispers. Abort. It says whisper secrets to the moonlight and find strength in stillness. The theme continues, babies. So this month is all about stopping. Stopping.
Mm.
It's not about giving up. It's not about, just putting a halt to things that still need to be done. It's about just giving. Nancy said it best. It's about grace. December is about giving yourself grace, and it's a really, really hard thing to do, which is exactly why spirit comes through and keeps driving it through all of us. You are in a place where you are doing, you're striving, you're climbing, you're entertaining. I have charcuterie boards on my mind, right? Am I going to entertain and do charcuterie boards? No, because I don't do that kind of stuff. But anyway, these are the kinds of things that comes up. But you're not going to be able to find the answers you're actually looking for if you're just doing more movement. So it's going to come from when you're quiet, when you're sitting down with like a cup of tea or a glass of vodka and you are like just chilling, right? Because owl energy is about that wisdom, and wisdom doesn't like scream at you. It kind of just comes in softly, right? Softly. So take a breath, slow your pace, trust the guidance you need will find you. Stop forcing it. There's strength in patience. There's power in reflection. So let the clarity come when you are silent. Okay. And let the moonlight, because there was a moon in the owl card, reveal what effort alone could never show you. So trust. Do a little bit of a deep dig, but don't force it. Okay, bye.
It's interesting because I pulled up for Aquarius Heron, which is patience.
Oh.
So we have that beautiful stillness energy for December. And I don't know if any of you have ever watched a heron hunt, but it is amazing in how still they are, and they could stand still for hours. So Aquarius, this is really about you creating a sacred space to sit in that stillness, to sit within that patience and just be
Mm.
and just appreciate, sit with grace, sit with gratitude. I get a lot of gratitude energy for you with December. If you're thinking about someone, reach out and call them. Take the time to step back and just enjoy the moment. That's what is really for you for Aquarius for December. Find solace in time with others. Find the solace in intuitively sitting with yourself in the stillness, but being patient that the new year is definitely coming, and there's going to be a lot of very cool, exciting things in January for you. But just enjoy that stillness now. And that's what I'm going to leave with Aquarius for December.
Stillness is the word that's kind of replaced love from November. That has come up so much in these readings. All relevant. Yes. And I think that you and I spend a lot of time on here saying why this is relevant so that people aren't like, okay. But so relevant that the same words get used over and over. Mm-hmm. Right? Okay, Pisces, I got you, baby. And I got the witch hair. Okay? The witch hair. I'm waiting for Dan to say something.
It's like a rabbit. It's not like hair on your head. It's like
it's a
witch.
Rabbit. It's a rabbit. This is a rabbit to me, apparently, but it's a rabbit. And the card says, cross the threshold, leap the hedge, go over the wall. This card is such a different card than every single other card that we have been processing here. So Pisces, they're telling you, cross that invisible line between dreaming and doing. You have been reflecting. You have been doing the work before you were supposed to be doing the work. So
Mhm.
if you have been reflecting, if you've been feeling everything at like that core deep level, now it's time to leap. So this energy, this card is talking about you being bold. It's talking about you to trust your magic, your intuition, your readiness to move forward. And we tend not to do that. We second guess. That's our humanness, right? You don't need to know exactly where you're going. The path can lead you wherever it's meant to. You just need to kind of start walking the path, right? There's freedom waiting when you finally let go of that hesitation, because I feel like, yeah, don't hesitate. You're going to wanna, because you're like, this isn't the month I'm supposed to be doing this, but apparently it is. You've got all the guidance you need, Pisces. Take the chance, jump that wall, and trust that there is a cleared landing for you.
Mhm.
That's a very different card than the other ones.
It really was. It really was. But all of those messages tie in beautifully. And that's essentially all of your essential spirit scopes for the month of December, everyone. So I want you to remember Spirit's guidance is here to support, not define you. Trust your intuition, take what resonates, leave the rest. You know, a lot of these readings across the board might resonate with you. Take it. Join us next month for more messages from spirit angels and guides. Oh my. But until then, stay grounded, stay connected, and stay divine.
Make sure you follow us in January. We'll be doing special readings.
Yes.
Nancy didn't know.
Bye.
Nancy didn't know. Okay, bye. Thank you for joining us for this month's Essential Spirit Scopes.
We hope these insights guide you with clarity and purpose for the month.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay connected.
And share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Until next time, trust your intuition.
And the wisdom Spirit brings your way. See you next month on Spirit Scopes.